Hey everybody, Mark Walters here. I'm out on the ranch and it's a gorgeous day in Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, I just wanted to let you know that there's a niche out there that's getting even hotter than it already was, and I wanted to let you know about it, at least as I make this video anyway. Now look, if you had several people sending you $200 to $300 a month every month, would that be a good thing? Well, certainly. Well, what if you had 10, 20, or 30 people doing this? Then it would be a great thing. Chances are you could get out of debt, wouldn't necessarily need a job anymore, and if you're concerned about the economy, that would certainly be something that would make you smile. So what am I talking about? Well, if you think about the pecking order of real estate, you know, you've got A grade property, B grade property, C, D, and you've got manufactured housing, you've got triple wides, double wides, single wide mobile homes. Well, guess what? When times are tough, the lower grade properties become more in demand because that's what people can afford. So if you're talking single family houses, of course C and D type of properties are going to be in demand. Now you may not want to go with a D, but a C, you know, that might be just, you know, what you're thinking. But that's not what this video is about. This video is more about manufactured housing and in particular single wide mobile homes. Now, as people can no longer afford a house, well, if they want to own their own place, a single wide mobile home or a double wide mobile home becomes something that they start to consider. Maybe people that have never lived in this type of housing before start to think about it. And you know, if you've ever been in this type of housing, you know it can be very nice. But here's the situation. Double wide mobile homes and even brand new single wide mobile homes can be expensive and people just can't afford it. But where the market is, for the example that I gave you at the beginning of this video where people could be sending you $200 to $300 a month, it would be with the resale single wide mobile home market. Now these would be, the formula is roughly single wide mobile homes that are 10 to 20 years old that are free and clear that people need to get out of. Now, you know, just because it's affordable doesn't mean everybody can afford it, and especially people that are in these single wides, sometimes they can't afford it either. Even though they may be free and clear, they might have a financial situation or a life change that makes it so that they become motivated sellers. Now what you do is you buy these wholesale. You know, you want to buy these at least half off, and if you can get them for 25 cents on the dollar, that's great. So then they can just move on, because what's going to happen if they can't sell this place? They're just going to leave. They're going to walk away. You know, this is one of those situations where it becomes more of a headache than it's worth. So you've really got some bargaining power here. So by buying it for pennies on the dollar and then turning around and offering it at retail prices with your own seller financing, that way you create your destiny. You are the bank. So you're making your deal going in, and then you're turning around, and then you're selling it for retail, carrying back for a term of around 3 years, where people pay you $200 to $300 a month, maybe more depending on the market value of that mobile home. And what you're trying to do is rinse and repeat. You're doing this over and over and over, so that every time the postman goes by your house, they're leaving a check for you. That's the goal. Now look, you might be thinking, well gosh, $200 or $300 a month, that's not so great. Well, that's true. Maybe not. But that's just one deal. What if they were to give you, or what if you were to do, more than one deal? What if you were just to set a goal for yourself of finding one deal per month, and you were to do this for the next 2 years? Well, 24 deals like that, where people are giving you $200 to $300 a month, or more depending on the retail price, that really adds up to something. Now, let's consider something else. What if somebody were to buy the property from you, and then they could no longer make the payments? Well, let's back up for a second. When you are selling these retail single wide mobile homes, you're asking for a down payment. So you're getting maybe $1,000 or $2,000, whatever you think you can get, and then you're carrying back for 24 to 36, maybe even 48 months, depending on the situation. And of course, you're charging interest as well. Well, if somebody were to no longer be able to make payments, and you know, you're always trying to create a good relationship with these people, and they're letting you know, hey, I can't do it anymore, I've got to leave, whatever. Okay, no problem, I'm sorry it didn't work out. What are you going to do? You're going to sell it again. You're going to ask for a down payment again, and you're going to start the process all over. So it can be really good. Now here's one of the things that I want you to look out for though. I want you to make sure that these mobile homes are already set up in a park and that you can leave them there. Because sometimes mobile home parks will require that a mobile home be no later or no older than a certain date. So You know, a certain year that they have to be manufactured and beyond, you know, is what's allowed. Anything that's older is not allowed in the park. Now, you might be scratching your head when you're going through these parks and you say, well, gosh, you know, I see these older mobile home, or excuse me, these mobile homes in there, but if I buy them, how come I can't leave it there? Well, that's because the mobile home park owner has, you know, cornered the market here, and they want to make sure that these parks remain good, clean, nice, have newer homes in there. But that doesn't mean they themselves can't offer older mobile homes. So you want to make sure with the park owner that if you were to buy one of these and it was older, that you can indeed leave it in the park. That's really important. But as you start to build these relationships, well, you know, you can start to do this over and over and over, because of course you become a source of, you know, you're the mobile home buyer and you want to market yourself as that. Now, if you want to take it to a whole nother level, you can also start investing in mobile home parks. That's a topic for another video. But as times are tough and as the economy is challenging, you want to start targeting these lower end markets that everybody can afford, and then play the banker. So you buy them for pennies on the dollar, you earn your money going in, and then you turn around and you ask for a down payment that goes right into your pocket, and then you start the clock with these monthly payments coming in, and then you just do it over and over again. I'm Mark Walters, and I look forward to sharing more with you very soon.